What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Andrea. I'm back again, reaching out. You know, tune in, y'all. The epic journey and the uncut marriage. The reason why I named it that is because I am embarking on a new journey. I'm about to be 40 in a couple of months. So, yeah, I've been through a lot, seen a lot, got married. So it was destined to be called the epic journey and the uncut marriage because I've been wanting to do this for so long and just like open up, let people in because I know it's gonna be naysayers. It's gonna be people who wanna, bash you because I see it a lot. I be tuned in with a lot of people, YouTubers. I be tuned in. I watch y'all. I see what it can do. I know. But see, one thing about it, when you if you know, then you know. Can't nobody take your gift. Can't nobody make you be nothing that you're not. Because this is a whole wide world, wide web. It's some people you know and some you don't. And I feel like the ones who do know you, that know you, they should never bash you for what you've been through in life because you chose to make a step to make your life better. And it's free. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like, yeah, why not? Because you never know who you can reach. You never know who you can touch with things like that. Because, with me, I've been married almost 2 years, and I've been with my man for 5. The 3 years that I was getting to know, I didn't know what it was going to be like until I got married. I wasn't on nothing about getting married. So when we was got together, he was like, what if I ever asked you to marry me one day? Which I was like, yeah, kidding just like I was about when he said he was going to get me. I was the same way, you know. Because, when you see family members be married, and I'm not trying to be funny or bash my mother, I didn't know. I have never seen my mother smile until this marriage right here that she has. And she smiles all the time. And so I was like, that's great, never thinking I was going to get married because I had just really just let that go because, like, you know, the guys, because I'm a plus size female, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and my sister, they see my sister, then all of a sudden they go behind my back and want to, mess with my sister. I mean, that's unmoral. I have morals about myself, you know. I'm opening up to a world wide web about my life in a whole. You know, maybe when I really get to know and get more in tune with this world wide web, I'm gonna let y'all in on a few of my gifts that I have. I ain't running around trying to be no nothing more than who I am, and that is Andrea, uniquely me. So, God gave me the gift of discernment. I know a lot of people say that. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but I gotta say it because I've been quiet for too long about it. I should have been spoke up about it because, people think, oh, da da da, you could, because I know how to read cards. Don't get me wrong. Tarot cards. I do. I know how to read them with a deck of cards. Playing cards to play spades with, because I'm a beast on the spades table. But I know how to do it with that. But my thing is, I could be sitting like I'm talking to y'all right now. I could be sitting and just look straight ahead, and I can see something. It could be just this past week itself, Sunday, Sunday to be exact. Last Sunday, I saw 3 women. I saw 3 women. You know, I was like, why am I seeing 3 women? I thought me and my husband was about to have, I thought he was trying to play with me. I thought I better have to check him about something. But no, because he was in the bed. So Tuesday come, I see the 3 women again. So I'm like, I ain't said nothing to him. He was like, you okay, babe? I'm like, yeah. He was like, what's going on? I'm like, nothing. So he was like, what you looking at? I was like, I'm just looking. So I had 3 females, 3 from Wednesday, from Tuesday to yesterday. 3 females. The the first female was this chick that I used to run with. She's a young lady. I call her my protege because I feel like when I met her, you know what I'm saying, she was cool, and I was just telling her, I've been through just telling her about my life in general. We clicked at because we met at the West Corporation Telecommunications. That's where I met her at. So we linked up. We was cool for a while until we had something come up about some money. You know what I'm saying? And I would never try to play her, but it happened like that because she tried to act like, every time I get to hang with females, some of them don't never really ask how old I am. You know what I'm saying? And some of them may be younger than and some of them may be older. They never ask. So when they figure out how old I am, they be like, oh, when she figured out how old I was, she thought I was younger, but I'm not. I'm about to be 40. So then it was another young lady that was her friend. So she was like, you do in the help, you still doing? So she asked me would I help her with her grandmother. I was like, yes. I thought she was asking me about because we just got back in tune because we had fell out at the end of last year about some money. So that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I wasn't mad. I just fell back. They said she went all on Facebook bashing me and my husband. But that's fine. That's fine. Because one thing about it, sticks and stones don't break your bones. I break bones and throw sticks and stones. But anyway, but honestly, I've been on this thing where I let God handle it because that's who handled it. So anyway, I she was on one of my I had uploaded some pictures and she liked one. So I was like, hey, how you doing? Are you still mad? She's like, no. So we were talking here and there, blase, blase. So she asked me if I still do, would I be interested in helping her with her grandmother? I was like, yeah, I help you whatever you need. I help you. It's no problem. It's cool. Let me know when you're ready. So she was like, okay, I will. I just need some help. The nursing home shooting about. Okay, cool. That's neither here nor there. So come Tuesday, I get a message and she's like, hey, I was just want to know if you want to do home health. Now, the home health is what got us into it last year about some money, the home health situation. I'm not going into details, but I'm going to elaborate because I know y'all going to want to know. So I am going to elaborate if it comes up. If I be able to, I'm going to promote myself. I don't care. I'm gonna promote myself, and then somebody may know something because I don't know nothing about this, but I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share because it could be somebody that been through similar situations, been through the same thing, and I'm just really talking to the people who actually have been married from 1 year to 5 years. Because the people who has been together umpteen number of years, they already had it mapped out. Some of us be ready to give up. So that's why I'm coming and opening up about this. Because some people don't want to talk about it. I want to. I want to get it off my chest. Plus, God told me it's time for me to open my mouth and say what He's been trying to get me to say about everything as far as my life is concerned. I'm not bashing no family members. I'm not bashing y'all. I'm not gonna bash y'all. But I'm gonna be very open about it with y'all. To be honest, because some people just don't know. And some people have similar situations, But it's gonna be fun though, because I am a jokester, but I'm not a comedian. I'm not a singer. Y'all may catch me singing anything. I'm not claiming to be nothing, but I am an Andrea, and I know how to do a lot. I have a lot of talents. My favorite things are, I love God. I know how to take white butts, which that's what they call a professional ass cleaners. That's what they call. Excuse my language. That ain't gonna go. But yeah, professional, that's what they call CNAs. But I got my certification back in 1999. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, home. You don't have to have nothing going on. I'm like, it's different now, it's different. Everything's different. The whole world is different. And I know y'all would believe it, but I seen this at a young age. I didn't know what I was looking at. I did not know what I was looking at. I didn't. And when I used to be having those they used to be saying I was crazy. Seriously. It's gonna all come out. The story, my family gonna tell you about the story. I had my son. I got a son. He's 22, like I've been sharing. He came. I didn't know I was pregnant. I was in the club in the middle of the floor. Pop. Water broke. He came. I didn't know I was pregnant the whole 9 months. I love my family. Like family's not the same no more. Um, far as people, children, I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I only got one kid. And don't nobody need to come from my nieces and nephews because that's not what's up. Why would you want to see a person hurting, trying to put them in somebody else's care? I feel like if they had them, if they're really unfit, then that's different. But if they're not, you know, if you're just doing something because somebody wanted to do better for themselves and they started making money for myself, I think that's kind of like hate. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I am a big girl. I've been one all my life. I love me. I love me. Everybody love me. I'm a Leo. I know how to cook, so you may see me cooking. I'm not saying I'm starting no cooking network. I'm not saying none of that. Me though, what I really love to do, like I said, I like to do CNA work because I am a CNA. But I know how to do RN, LPN. I know how to pass meds. I know how to, do capitals, things like that. Because when I worked with Miss Lucille, which love her name is Lucille Friend, and she had a house, and I was the house manager, so I learned stuff like that. Yeah, and what I was gonna say, and housekeeping. Housekeepers are the best. I ain't mad. I was a janitor, wiping toilets. You know what I'm saying? I done did that too. I also was a trapper. I done did that too. I could be a receptionist. I could be you could be what you want to be. You could be what you want to be. You just have to make sure it's for you. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I know that it's gonna reach somebody and touch somebody, and it's gonna be big because for one, I will never ever not do what God say do. Open up. I don't know. Right now, I don't see nobody, but I'm just talking. But guess what? I talk to myself, so why not talk to y'all? Yeah, yeah. I answer questions. You know, I ain't gonna be rude because I worked on God worked on me. When I tell you He broke me down, like I said, my first year of marriage was in 2024. Year was August 10th, 2021. Before my first anniversary, I got sick. Like probably like February. I was sick like February the 15th. I thought I had fibroids. God broke me down. And you know what? For sickness and health, I thought my husband left. He was so scared. He was so scared. He didn't know what was going on. Cause I just got sick all of a sudden. I couldn't walk. I couldn't hardly stand up. I mean, it was rough. It was rough. Like, and I was ready to end it. I was ready to end it because for sickness and health, and I feel like He left. But then God told me, hold on. I kept on trying to say, no. And I prayed about it. I'm like, Lord, please help me fix my marriage. That was the wrong thing to do because guess what? He left again. This time, I'm like, man, I ain't finna keep praying to God talking about fix this marriage. What I need for what I start praying about, Lord, help me to be a better me so I can be the wife I need to be. Cause me trying to pray for the marriage, that ain't nothing. I had to work on me, and He made sure He broke me down to where I did not have nobody that couldn't call on nobody but Him for real. Cause that's the only person that could understand. He never left me. He kept me seriously because, like I said, man, I was young living this life, this epic journey. This epic journey in Uncut Marriage, y'all. It may be boring or whatever, but some people may get it and some people may not. I understand, to each his own. But every woman, black, red, green, orange, yellow, purple, sand, bland, wants to be a wife. I don't care. Some people get married for the wrong reasons. Some people do. And then some people wholeheartedly just want to be married because that's something to do. You don't want to be around here sleeping with all these different men. Having to be that type of person because when you sleep with different people, it's soul ties. Those are demons. So you be thinking that it's you, when the people be doing, it don't be you, it be the person that left something on you. Just like when people be having people in their house, coming to their house, I don't do that. I wouldn't be one to do that because you don't know what type of energy they bring. I don't care how much money they got or what they do. I don't care if they're the cleaners. Me, I don't. You need to be. I'm gonna have to, put some holy water on you because I don't want you to bring your whatever you have going on into my environment. Because if my environment is stable and then you're mad, see, like me. Okay, so let's change the subject. So while God was working on me, I asked him to work on me. So the top of the year came in, which would have been January, New Year's 1st, January 1st, 2022. I prayed to God and asked him to help me be a better me. Kept praying, kept fasting, kept praying, and my mother, we wasn't on the best of terms, but I believe that she know I'm the oldest child, so y'all know how that goes. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, she was telling me she had took sick. She was about to get ready to have surgery. Remind you that I'm gonna be open with y'all. I stay with my father. My father had got sick. He's a diabetic and he had amputations done. You know what I'm saying? So I came home because I had moved to Florida. Me and my husband had moved to Mobile, but came back home to where I'm at, to my hometown now. And we've been back. But we had to stay because we got stuck. Because when I tell you when I say uncut marriage, it's dark sometimes, and I'm talking about the rain is dark. It is sunlight outside. So okay, it happened or whatever, and I've been over here with my pops or whatever, and I guess she wanted me to be with her too, for us to get an understanding as woman and as two women and mother and daughter. You know what I'm saying? I love that we're there now because we used to be around each other for no more than 20 minutes. Now I can go to her house and actually drink some water and not be uncomfortable. That's a blessing, y'all. That's a blessing. Some people don't even take the initiative to try to do that. But me, I did not want my mother to leave this earth and we was like that. I didn't want my father to leave here and we didn't have a relationship, because that's important. That is very important. You know what? I got that from my husband. Yeah, because I was like, I ain't dealing with them. I'm just gonna do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So through his good outweigh his bad. Some things I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? That we had to get an understanding on, because we're married, so we have to have communication. And we you not communicate with me, and you out in the streets and then you stay gone. No, you can't do that. You have to set boundaries. That's what I'm saying. In the first few years of marriage, it's a lot, because they're trying to get back accustomed to trying to get adapted to the fact that he's married versus us dating. So when we date, yeah, you gonna be out all night with your buddy, might go, stay gone, but you really can't do that when you're married, unless that's a choice that the wife, that's what she want to go through until you go through what you go through until you get tired. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, y'all. I'm just saying, like, I'm thankful. I thank God that He's helping me to embark on a new journey. That's epic. Because when you go through life is lessons to be learned. I ain't the best. I'm talking about, it's nobody. I sat in this room for a whole year, y'all. A whole year with this room that you see. I sat in here for a whole year. This room, I sat in here for a whole year. Yeah. Honestly, I sat here. I watched YouTube. I looked at Facebook, but I watched YouTube. It was a few people that I tuned in on. I like a lot of them. I like a lot of the YouTubers. They're cool. They're funny. Some of them a lot. Some of them I feel like y'all give a hard time to. I feel like y'all should ease up on them, because that is their life. They're just letting y'all into their life, whatever it may be. Because I feel like, but when it gets to be too in depth, some of the things that they talk about, I feel like that's kind of close. That's like some things that they talk about that some of the comments that be in some of their comments when they go live on YouTube. I feel like that'd be something that some of the family members done did. sometimes, but I don't know. That's neither here nor there because they the only ones that could know something deep. Oh, that's somebody you done ever been around. But yeah, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. I was just coming on here to let y'all know because I know it looked boring and I ain't got a lot of followers. I don't have none to be honest, and that's fine. That's fine because I know one thing: it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. I'm not gonna give up on myself because I done gave up on myself a lot. I did because I'm awesome. I know, man. I know so much, y'all. I know how to do a lot, very talented, you know. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. Y'all just tune in. The epic journey in the uncut marriage. Stay tuned.